Of course, the holiday season is here, and that means attending and hosting lots of parties. Joining me this morning to talk about a fun adult bar we can do at our next party is the founder of Connecticut in Style, Miss Sarah O'Brien. Welcome this morning.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, so I was watching you for about the last 30 minutes over here setting all this up. It looks very nice, the presentation.
Thank you.
Let's dig in. What are we doing here? What's taking place?
I love to entertain over the holidays, and Prosecco is one of my favorite drinks.
I just had a glass yesterday, as a matter of fact.
I love it. And it's wonderful to drink on its own, but I thought it'd be really fun to set up a self-service mimosa bar.
Okay,
and
sounds
so,
good.
yeah, what you can do is you can just set up a bar. Guests can help themselves to it. I like using these little splits of Prosecco because they're nice, they're manageable, and they're small.
Okay.
You can pick these up at any liquor store. You can go with a traditional mimosa by adding orange juice and a splash of Prosecco, or maybe mostly Prosecco and just a splash of orange juice.
That's the simple method for those of us who aren't as talented.
Exactly.
Aren't as creative.
What I like to do is really just to kick it up a notch, and so what's fun is to actually use flavored sorbets. So this one here is a delicious blood orange fruit sorbet.
Oh, it
and
looks
you can
beautiful.
Just leave a scoop in. You can leave these scoops out, and the guest can just put one scoop of this flavored sorbet in a beautiful glass, and you just top it with cheers with Prosecco. And look how beautiful it is. It gets all fizzy. And then I just like to add some fresh fruits, some blueberries, some raspberries, strawberries.
I'll try raspberries with mine.
Yeah, drop them in. And you have this really fun, beautiful, and totally delicious mimosa.
All right, now it looks like it's healthy too with all this fruit in there.
Well, I think that's a stretch, but I'm going to go for it.
Okay, and so you have different nectars over here too, correct?
Exactly, yes.
Now, what are we doing with these?
Well, this is a Mighty Mango Nectar. You can add that to your glass. This one is just a full berry blast. So any different flavors you want to leave out, as I said, you can do traditional orange juice. You can add nectars. There are 3 different types of flavored sorbets. There's passion fruit. There's lemon. We have the blood orange, as I mentioned, as well, and there's mango. So you can really just pick and choose. Prosecco goes with everything. It's foolproof. You can't go wrong.
So different flavors, you know, no matter what the palate feels like, no matter what your guests want, you've got them covered with a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
here.
they get to choose whatever flavor combination they like the best.
Now, where could you pick up, stuff like this? I mean, it seems like just any package store.
Yes, any package store has these little splits. You can go ahead if you want to be organized and order them a little bit ahead of time. And you can even use a regular size bottle of Prosecco and just put it in a bucket with ice. But these were fun and festive, and I thought that it would be great because then everyone feels like they have an individual little glass and bottle of Prosecco.
Yeah. And now, where do you get these ideas from? Is this just something you thought up, or you've been doing this for a few years at different parties?
So I like the idea of self-service stations when you're entertaining, because I think it's really important to be a guest at your own party. And so when you are entertaining and you're at a party and you're always looking and worried about whether or not your guests need a refill, if you set up a bar like this, it's fun. I have a motto, mi casa es su casa, and so when my guests come, I make their first drink, and after that, they're on their own. Yeah, and they kind of prefer it that way. And I actually teamed up with a fellow blogger, Nicole. She's going to be, I think, on a segment later on. She's with the Green Robe, and she has this amazing idea for a hot chocolate bar. And so she and I actually collaborated, and it was a really fun experience for 2 Connecticut bloggers to take a different riff on holiday beverage bars. So she did hot chocolate for the kids, although adults love it, and I did a very, very grown-up version with the mimosa bar.
7:30 in the morning, but when you've been up since 3 a.m., it's fine to have a little drink. It feels like happy hour already. Cheers to that.
Happy holidays.
All right. Thank you, Sarah O'Brien. And for more information, you can always go to our website. That is WTNH.com, and we will be right back after this break.